Hello, my name is Yuriana Hinojosa, and in this presentation I will be speaking about vertical farming and how it is beneficial for our society, especially now that we are experiencing many challenges in the agricultural field as well as environmentally. So just a quick history recap. Since the start of the Industrial Revolution, new technology such as heavy machinery, pesticides, and genetically modified organisms, also known as GMOs, advanced the way that traditional farming was done, providing higher yields of produce for our increasing population. However, recent issues such as natural disasters, more pesticide-resistant insects, and less fertile land due to urbanization have caused these high yields to become more difficult. Additionally, so much new technology and chemicals available have begun to drastically affect our environment, such as our clean water supply. With traditional farming facing so many issues and food demand still increasing, scientists have developed a farming method that would give farmers control of so many unpredictable variables and, at the same time, feed everyone while being environmentally friendly to our planet. This method is known as vertical farming. Now, you may be asking yourself, what is vertical farming? It's simple. Vertical farming is the process of growing plants in a vertical instead of horizontal method. This provides more control over crops by allowing us to adjust the humidity and light exposure that best suits them, and since they are grown indoors, insects are not a problem. This causes pesticides to become unnecessary and would ensure more organic pesticide-free food to reach your table. Additionally, with less pesticides being used, less chemicals will contaminate our water systems, which are currently highly polluted due to agricultural runoff, and has been linked to health complications as well as the extinction of many of our species. Another cause for the extinction of many species has also been the large removal of forests in order to make room for farming. But we can slow down so much deforestation by using the method of vertical farming, since it does not require so much space and can be set up basically anywhere, such as in abandoned buildings within the city. Repurposing of buildings is not the only area that vertical farming can be set up. Many architects have begun to incorporate beautiful vertical farming designs within the structures of their buildings, such as this building in Tokyo. This does not just add a little bit of nature within our busy city lives, but also brings our food closer to our doorstep instead of a million miles away. Growing our food much closer to us will allow costs such as for shipping trucks and heavy machinery to be cut down and will increase the safety of our foods and promote more farmers markets, which will aid in reconnecting ourselves with what we consume once again. Vertical farming is a new farming method that still has many people skeptical about its advantages and, most importantly, its disadvantages. Which makes sense. Just like every new invention in the past, there is uncertainty about its benefits in the long run. However, these concerns should not delay the possible advancements that vertical farming will bring, especially with the help of new technology that is being improved upon every day. There are currently companies that have actually begun practicing vertical farming and have showed great results so far. One of these companies is known as AeroFarms. According to the New York Times, AeroFarms produces up to 30 harvests a year and results in 75 times greater productivity per square foot than traditional farming. This is impressive considering they only use 95% less water than conventional farming does and do not rely on the use of GMOs or pesticides. This substantially decreases the amount of runoff that enters the environment, preventing any harmful contaminants from entering our clean water supply, and reducing the impact that these chemicals have on living organisms. Established a little over a decade ago and considered one of the largest indoor farms, AirFarms has demonstrated how beneficial and useful vertical farming can be. Currently, traditional forms of farming have been experiencing challenges due to climate change and uncontrollable variables that have driven them to adopt harmful solutions such as using GMOs and pesticides that have caused our food to become unsafe and unnatural. Rapid population growth and increased demand for food has also added to the stress of having to produce more. Vertical farming, however, is a good alternative that will help lessen the stress and provide numerous benefits, one of which being higher yields of food. Vertical farming would also provide more organic and safer foods for consumers, since it does not require the use of harmful pesticides considering it is an indoor method. And because of this indoor method of farming, farmers will have the ability to manipulate the environmental conditions that best suit their crops, removing any worry of unexpected or unsuitable weather from affecting and destroying their produce and thus their profit. So it's evident that both farmers and consumers have much to gain from vertical farming. But we are missing one more beneficiary that would result from vertical farming, and that would be our own planet. Using this new farming method will slow down levels of deforestation since little space is needed, and will reduce pollution levels with less harmful runoff reaching our water systems. This in turn will significantly reduce our ecological footprint, which is amazing. In a time where earth conservation is crucial, putting vertical farming into use would greatly help prevent any further damage to our planet and would in the long run benefit both farmers and consumers alike. My name is Yuriana, and thank you for watching my Pecha Kucha on vertical farming.